What's going on YouTube? Welcome to my channel Money Moves with Kay. I'm Kay, and today I'm going to give you an update on my new construction home project. It's a project my family and I are undertaking. It's a major undertaking, but I wanted to give you a walkthrough. If that's something that you're interested in, please stay tuned for the video. All right guys, I'm going to do a little update on our new construction project. This will be an update for the guest house. I'll only be covering the guest house and kind of showing you some of the things we did with this project in order to make it a money move, okay? I'll also discuss one option we have on the outside, and I'll show you guys the outside, the backyard, in which we might be able to turn that into passive income and a money maker as well, right? So we're trying to attack this thing at many angles. So as many angles as we can, we're attacking. In my hand, I have the floor plan, so I'll kind of just get started and I'll turn the camera around. And this is my first time outside of I call it my office, which it is my office, but if you like this type of content where I'm in the field, drop it in the comments below, let me know, all right? But right now, let's kind of give you a tour of what's going on. So I'll actually start here. This is the guest house right here. So that's the guest house, and I'll give you guys a tour of the guest house. But this wall, right? So this wall dividing the primary residence to the guest house has a door, if you can see that doorway. And that door is the money mover door. That's what we're gonna call that door, the money mover door. So why is it the money mover door? Is because that allows us to still abide by zoning per our county and city. However, because it's a door connecting the primary residence to the guest house, it now becomes a single family still. It's not a separate dwelling, right? So it's not a multi-unit. It is still considered a single family home. And that door is all the difference, because if there wasn't a door there, then we would have some issues or difficulties with zoning, because now it would kind of be falling under the multi-unit, and this particular land is not zoned for that. And we do have special permission to get zoning to be different, but in our particular case, that would have taken a lot longer to do, so we didn't go forth with that. So this is the money mover wall. That's the money mover door. So I'll go ahead and proceed with the actual tour of the guest house. All right, so let's walk in that door. So this is where we left off. So this is the door. We'll kind of head into the door. So this door will be padlocked, of course. And here we are. So let's pan this way. Panning this way, this will be the kitchen, okay? So this is the kitchen. You'll see what they've marked on the concrete. And this is a block and fill foundation. So it's concrete, so it's that stability that we actually absolutely wanted. So this will be the sink, the range. So they have everything outlined, the fridge, so we know what's what. And the good news, like what's coming next is our roof. We have the roof on, but you know, the shingles and everything. But they did add the windows, and we should be moving in August. So that's exciting. We're all excited about it. And yeah, so this is the kitchen. If I pan around, this is the living area. So the living room. And that's the door to the guest house, the front door of the guest house. And this area here is like a little sitting area. We'll have a nook, a desk of some sort, because when folks, whether it be midterm rental or short-term rental or a longer stay, they may be travelers and have work, may work remotely, or just need to have a space to work in general. So this area will be either this area will be like a nook area or a dining area. We're gonna head into the bathroom. So this is the bathroom. See, there's a sink. I do believe the toilet will be beside it. And that is the shower and bath. We have, in this area, will be the primary room. So we have our windows up, which is good news. This is new to me. So this is the primary room, and this is the cool part, because we know we can charge more, or not even necessarily charge more, but provide something that a lot of folks may not in their Airbnb or short-term or midterm rentals. We decided to add a washer and dryer to the unit. So that's the hot and cold hookup, and it'll be in the closet area. So the washer and dryer will be here, and this will be an additional closet for folks to put their clothes and hang up everything. And they actually also See the venting. So they also hooked up the Havoc system, I do believe. And they did that this week. So that's pretty awesome as well. And yeah, this is the money maker here. So mind you, that's the living area. This is the kitchen, and that's the bathroom. It's gonna be one primary room, washer and dryer. There will be a little nook and closet. So that's the tour of our guest house. And this particular property, once again, this guest house will pay for the mortgage for the entire property just by renting it out on Airbnb or midterm rental. That would take care of our entire mortgage. And this is 500 square feet. So keep that in mind. It's not that big, but it's big enough to do what we need it to do, which is produce passive income so that we can become even more financially free. All right, guys, I'm in the backyard. I'm trying to get in the shade, but what we're gonna do back here is to create another passive stream of income. So we have our primary residence, and we're also thinking about placing an ADU somewhere back here, okay? Now, ADU is an accessory dwelling unit, and an accessory dwelling unit is basically a small contained home that is able to be on the same premises as your primary residence. So per our zoning for our county, we can build an ADU from 300 to 800 square feet. We would also have to provide a parking space, 1 up to 2 parking spaces for the ADU. So additional parking will be provided. We will actually section off everything back here. In addition to that, we also have to abide by specific setbacks. And a setback is basically perimeters or restrictions per your line, right? So when you get your property surveyed, per your property line, okay? So setbacks could include sidewalks, parking lots, the house from the street, etc., right? So these are things to keep into consideration when you're thinking about building an ADU, and always look at your zoning and look at what your county does and does not allow. If this video has provided you with any type of value, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Share the video with others so we can all be lifetime learners and learn about real estate together. That's the one thing I am a champion of, is trying to learn about real estate together, share the information with as many people as possible. So yeah, without further ado, back to the video. Another thing we're going to do in the backyard space is provide the Airbnb guest with an opportunity to have a water source of some sort. Okay, so this will all be fenced back here, but the Airbnb guest will have a hot tub back here. And statistically, and what I do is I go on AirDNA. That is the company that I use to kind of do my market research to figure out what is in the area and how can we compete, how can we make it better, and also how can we be different. Okay, so water source is actually very, very different in this particular area. It's not too many people with an outdoor pool or a water source in general. So we'll provide that and allow our kind of Airbnb to stand out. So keep that in mind. Add little things here and there to make your property stand out. There are cons to having a hot tub in your backyard, such as upkeep and some other things. But for the most part, we really want to stand out and start, our Airbnb business with a bang. So definitely keep that in mind when you're thinking about differentiating yourself from other Airbnbs. That's the end of my video. Thank you so very much for sticking around to this point. I truly do appreciate each and every subscriber and each and every like, comment, and share. But until next time, you guys stay blessed. Peace.